Hello everyone, my name is Cetus and welcome to Europa Universalis 4 as Brandenburg with the new Emperor DLC, where we are attempting to complete the new mission tree. We've made decent progress to it. In the last episode we managed to get a vassal out of Verden. We expanded one more state, or country, state, province, to the north, connecting us to Denmark. And for some reason, Austria started a fight or defended a fight. I don't actually remember how they got into a war. Attacker against Austria in the Danish conquest of Luxembourg. They attacked Austria for some reason. I don't know why. But they started the fight. And now Austria is finishing the fight. We did help out with one fight. And our army's just chilling out and restricting. Mostly though, we're going to unpause now, but mostly now we're just going to look in with late. We are attempting to call our new province over here. Wait, is that the province they attacked? So they attacked me. It sure didn't seem that way with the prompts, unless I was super blind in the last episode. It didn't feel that way. Maybe because Austria is the emperor. Austria took over the notifications? I'm not sure. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is a very large army. Okay, we gotta stick it out. We gotta make sure our army sticks with Austria here, because we need to... They are apparently protecting us. Much more dire war. Oh, hang on. We're gonna pause while my cat uses me to climb down from my desk. Okay. Where are they going? So we've called that, which is good. We could probably turn that into a state now. I'm kind of curious to see how states work, because I'm pretty sure it's different. We're only missing one province. Still says our income goes up by 0, which is really confusing. And I also don't understand this governing capacity thing, which is new. I might state it just to see, but for now I just kind of want to see where the war goes. Stick with this army. Why aren't you helping out? Why aren't you helping? Okay. Whatever. Oh, you have 60k of troops. You'll be fine. Out of curiosity, is this my war? Am I leading it? No, I'm not. Okay. It had a little thing saying you're negotiating for yourself only. So we're attempting to watch this because we want to make sure we help out this army if it gets caught. I'm going to slow down a little bit. See, we're just dodging each other like ships in the night, which isn't entirely helpful. What we need is to crush it. What's going on? Scandal and court. Take the blame, lose stability, or gain a little corruption and lose some money. We're going to gain the corruption and lose some money because admin power is something we've used a lot of recently. And the corruption will burn down through some money. Seriously, guys, you have so many troops. Could you just attack them? The miracle of life. Lose 2 war exhaustion. Oh, that's lovely. Out of curiosity, what's our papal... We have no papal influence. Do we have no cardinals or something? Like, do we just have no influence whatsoever? Yeah, we have no cardinals. Fascinating. So we really can't interact with the new Catholic stuff. We're sitting here. Austria is running around with its head cut off like a crazy person. I would really like you just to attack this. If I attacked this, would you come join me? Doesn't look like it. Kind of sketchy to try. Okay, we can grab new Diplotech, which is good, because I want to be on time with everyone. Oh, our general died at some point. Okay, we'll grab a new one. Ooh, that is a really good general. A lovely 2 fire, 1 shock, 1 maneuver, and 2 siege. That's a really good general. We're just going to ignore that, I guess. Let's, with our really good general, let's come take over this siege up here. That should help speed it up. I wish Austria would give this so we could, you know, take it. No, no, oh, no, stay. But they gave us that one? Okay, whatever. We can gain army tradition for 15, lose, or gain loyalty and lose loyalty. Or gain professionalism. We'll gain the army tradition for now. We have no professionalism, so 0.2 more won't help. Eventually, though, we are going to need to expand our professionalism. We don't quite have the income for that, though. I wonder why Austria wants this province, but not this one. Is this? Who owns this? No, Lubeck. Lubeck? Yeah, we are sieging that down, which is good. I was hoping this episode would be more building up our own empire, but, you know, whatever. Provincial unrest. Where? Oh, here has increased to 3.3. Which is not bad. They're not an accepted culture. Let's take a little gander while we wait at politics, culture. So we are Saxon. They are Lower Saxons over there, and I can't quite see that. Pometherian? I think that's a TR? ER? Anyway. Different. Pomeranian. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. So basically, the reason I'm looking at this is I was thinking that something that might be worth doing is if we come up here, let's pause for a second, and look at government. Because, oh, we have 13% from the Pomeranian people, and 0 of our people are from Lower Saxon. But basically, we can have 2 promoted cultures that are now accepted into our nation. I was thinking it might be worth doing. It's not actually letting us do it because we don't have diplo points to do it, but it might be worth pulling those in because that's a lot of what we're going to expand to. Excellent, we sieged that. Unfortunately, Denmark has the sea, so we can't move towards taking their capital. But this is gonna result in us having a huge chunk of the land, which will help us greatly. Oh, we gotta follow, because if they are gonna start a fight, which I would like them to. Nope, no, not through there. Over there and down to help. Okay, now straight to help. Right now, Austria is going to lose, but if we can get in there... Oh, or they're going to win long before we get there. Okay, whatever. As long as we win, I guess I'm not going to complain, right? This war is going much better than I hoped. It would be nice if we could cross to the continent, but Austria doesn't have a massive fleet, and we don't have any fleet. So basically, Denmark is never going to let us cross the waters. And that's fine. We'll just own all that territory, come back and chill out in our own lands, and wait. Because eventually, they don't have the war goal, so the war score is going to slowly tick to our advantage anyway. So, just a matter of time. Time and paying enough attention that we don't have a massive army walk over and crush us. Actually, let's come and step behind our fort, where we should be protected. Now let's take a look at a few things. We still have the provincial unrest here. Can't convert because of separatism. I was going to say maybe it's worth converting, but we can't. That's fine. Oh, whatever just changed. We're down to 0.1 now, so okay, unrest, not a problem. Closing that. Nothing's going to come of that. One of our estates is disloyal, which is a little unfortunate. Makes things harder. And this is actually... Okay, let's look at some things while time ticks on. Crown land. We could sell land for money. All the different places gain more land. They all gain more loyalty. But we don't need money. It's interesting that we have a way of getting money now. Poland is now considered a great power. That's nice for you. Could summon a diet. They all gain 5 influence. They all gain 5 loyalty. It must do something else, right? Oh, to set an agenda. Interesting. I'm kind of curious what that button does. And we can't seize land because we're not at peace. And yeah, that province is back up to 3.4. I don't know why it's bouncing back and forth, but fine. Now we can also add privileges to the estates. Someone just get married? What was that pop up? Whatever. We'll be fine. So we could grant nobility land rights. Governing capacity goes up. Don't know what that is yet. I should try and figure that out. What is this? Loyalty goes up. Influence goes up. Land rights. Well, we lose crown land. We lose absolution, which we're not in the age of absolution, so that's not so bad. I see Denmark pushing back. I guess we gotta look at that. Sad news. Wait. Oh, our heir died. But we have a new heir, so that's fine. A pretty good new heir. But that's fine. 0 age, so just got born. Okay, so that's fine. I did want to see, is there something that tells me governing capacity and what it does? There's our absolution, but none of that matters yet. I don't see. Maybe I'll look that up after this video. I'll try and remember to look it up, which means I'll probably forget and then wonder this in the next video. So I guess it was to do with this estate system, wasn't it? So maybe let's, just to see how it works. We only have half the states, but let's state this. 9 out of 63. So now we can put edicts in it. Now it has prosperity. So what we gain out of it, so maintenance is 0.09 and state income is 0.04. Prosperity is going down due to devastation, but I think once that goes up, that will improve. I think it will improve the income, which is kind of interesting. Turning this into the state is actually probably a mistake at this point. But let's leave it, even though it's costing us money, and let's just see, because we can court them now. I kind of need the admin points. I need another tech. I can't spend those admin points. This was a mistake. Can we just casually undo this and move on with our life? What's the modifiers on that? Yeah, no, we're just. Oh, I just created unrest problems. Shouldn't have done that. I don't think I've ever gotten rid of a state before, so I didn't know that. That was all wrong decisions, what I just did. All wrong decisions. Oh well. Live and learn. Kind of funny that I have a ridiculous amount of hours in this game and I only just realized I've never removed a state before. Okay, suppress rebels. Go. Yeah, Liz doing a good job suppressing it, so that'll be fine. This army is a concern. This war is a concern. It'd be very nice if they would just make peace with each other. So we have some oh, right, we knew they were disloyal. Can we add privileges to them? Again, increase governing capacity. That's interesting. Whoa. Okay, wait, hang on. I want to look what happened. Peace. Denmark will release into a sovereign state. Will pay money to its allies. Brandenburg will get 2 of this. No aggressive expansion because they just let someone go. Do you want to be friends? I have too many friends. I want a new friend. They don't think I need your territory, so you would actually be a good potential long-term friend. Where are the missions? No, I want decisions. Form Germany. Oh, never mind. I am going to need your territory. Never mind. We can't be friends. I'm sorry. Sounded cool, but it's just, it can't happen. We lost another one of our rivals for some reason. I don't like any of these options, though, as rivals. Good lord. I guess these guys, we're going to need their land eventually. But still, I don't like it. Okay, what do we got? We got truces, that's fine. Succession issues in places we don't have people. We could make a state. We'll get there. Eventual unrest, that's fine. We make almost no... Oh, 2.2, that's not bad. 2.2 is not bad. I would like to get advisors to improve the rate at which we're developing our technology and such, but don't know how we're going to do that. I did notice maybe it's worth considering. So if we did land of commerce, we would gain 1 diplo power a month. What does it get them? They like us less. That I did not see coming. Doesn't affect their influence. Yes, yes, yes to marrying Austria. We lose absolution and we lose crown land. Interesting. What about no, that's fine. What about nobility? We give it primacy of the nobility. I bet you we can only give one of these. Land of commerce. Papal emissary. Oh, religious state. I bet you we can only do one of these. And we get a bonus from it. Which is interesting. I don't know that I want to show favoritism. Always... That's interesting. I will continue to do nothing with it, though. That is how that's going to work out. How do we keep losing rivals? I don't want to rival my ally. I don't want to rival Poland because they're scary. Sure, why not? We'll need their land eventually. A terrible reason to be doing these things. Who are you allied with? Because I could actually use your land. Ooh. Okay, so opportunity here. We're going to need to remember this, and we're not going to be able to act on this for a little bit. Unfortunately. We really got to sit and wait for a bit. But they are allied over here with Wolfgask, who I need to take their land. But I can't attack them because they are allied with Lithuania, which is a problem. So if I attack their tiny little allies over here, we would go to war with them, but they couldn't call Lithuania in. So that gives us an opening for taking the territory we need without angering a country that has the capacity to crush us under its foot. So this is something that we need to remember. Unfortunately, we can't act on this new knowledge because if we come back to diplomacy and coalitions, we have minus 38, minus 29, 0, all because they're new. Minus 38, minus 33. We have tons of negative modifiers. Like, look at all this. 30s all throughout. Our allies are less grumpy because they're not so worried we're going to expand into them, but still concerning. It does remind me, I should establish these as land I want to control. Those as well. That. So if wars happen, our allies will give it to us. There's more we want, but you don't want to get too greedy because it upsets people when you're demanding their territory. But that's still amazing. So we have a good way forward. We just need an opportunity to take it. And unfortunately, this is just going to be a bit of a time thing. We are taking attrition up here, which is interesting. If we stop dealing with the rebels. Okay, the rebelliousness is not very high right now. So come back to Berlin. And we're going to drop... Again, it would be good to drill for professionalism. We need to start building that up. But I think we need to improve our income further. So we're going to drop this, save some money, buy some churches. and get some gold from it. Where's the buildings? Buildings. Yeah, because we have a bunch that'll gain us 0.13 per turn, and that does add up, you know, relatively quickly. Coastal. Blockade force required increase. Hospital disembarkment time. That's new. That is cool. Naval battery. Oh, I love it. You can make it much harder to land troops. That's awesome. Actually, thinking about it, what we should do is go to military and mothball all our forts. Because frankly, we're not worried about people declaring war with us. The only one who could is Poland. And they would still anger enough powerful people, because we have enough powerful allies, that I don't think they would gain anything from it. I think it would be a wash for them. I was just saving my money. What is that with this? Austria, your faithful ally, is requesting you come to their aid in the Brandenburg Coswood of Frisburg against Burgundy. And Holland. This is a defensive war. We need to help our ally. Brandenburg is allied with blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, fine. Well, there goes that. Saving up money. Now a war over here. Okay, well, maybe that's a good place to call it. Europe is a very volatile area in this time of period. And even with me not declaring war, we have managed to be in a lot of wars. So I guess in the next episode, we will help deal with this a little bit. Probably not too much. I'd rather save our troops. Oh, actually, we have a lot of manpower, so maybe we'll go out there and help and make friends. Regardless, thank you for everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.